and thank you for joining me. This game has been updated to 1.0 this morning at the time of recording. So let's go ahead and jump in. Alright. Yeah, I guess we'll start with the certification. Did you register? Sure. I can definitely no spaghetti, just lasagna. That's it. That's all you have to worry about. Lasagna, maybe some fettuccine. What's all this? What's all this footwork here? Footnotes here. By clicking continue, you acknowledge that you have not read this. No one tell them I read this. Alright. Kind of a spiral. Okay. Hopefully that's not too loud. Looks like I can speak over it. Just lower it down on my side, I guess. Yeah, probably plenty. So everything goes in the square hole. Got it. All right. Oop, go back. Okay. Oh my goodness. Fine. Because you want me to do this. Hold. Anchor. Hold. Anchor. Okay. Oh, now you want me to actually do it. You won't let me rotate, though. Guess we're doing circles now? Okay. You let me grab circles from anywhere else? What is this shape? Cross. Square. I'm not sure what shape this is. I don't know. Diamond, I guess. Okay. Now you want me to do this? Got it. Got it. Got it. And you also want me to do this. Okay. Okay. Still won't let me rotate at all. Gene conflicts. Stacking. Okay. Got it. Okay, you want me to place a stacker? Got it. How do you rotate? Like that? Ugh. What's this button? This rotates the item. Upper level hidden. Okay. This opens the codex. This opens milestones. Do not show completed. Do not show locked. Go away. Shop. Okay. Only show me what I can get. Okay. First of all, okay, so we want to make. Where did it go? Okay, so you want me to make this. This. Okay. Statistics. Jump to center is H. Key binding overview. Clear contents. Is that I or L? My goodness. Variant switching. Select connected is O. What are these key bindings? Pipette is C. Ugh. Okay. Undo, redo, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, so it wants me to. This is. Requires 6 of them. Six per belt. Okay. And we want squares on the bottom. Well, actually, hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Hold on, I need to leave some space here. 6. 6. Okay. 5. 4, 1. Go that way, go that way, go that way. And then the end product is going to come here. Here, here, here. Okay. Okay, so they go up is this. I really don't like that. Ah. Okay. Okay, so while that's doing that, keybind time, global cancel confirm. T is fine, technology screen's fine, probably fine. Codex is fine. Clear that, clear that. Blueprint library on B is probably fine. Show height is F2, statistics pause is P, screenshot is 4. I'll go view space. Change angle, toggle visibility. Up, down, Q, E. Not quite what I want. Settings, general. You lock to 90. Oh. Interface scale's been fine so far for me. Let's see. Let's see. Change angle. Can't really, it doesn't really help much. That's probably fine. Mirror is F, that's probably fine. Place anchors, fine at the moment. Oh. Interesting. I guess I could set this thing up entirely for And we can go down, up, down. Blueprints. Shift 1, okay. Okay. Now you want... Okay. Now you want half shapes. Okay. You need 3 of these per belt. Okay. Okay. So what we do is we just go from here, 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 here. Okay. And then from here. Okay. Why is it having... Hold on. Oh, I can't copy paste yet? Okay. Actually, the one thing about the interface is this is kind of loud. That might get better once the tutorial's over. Now it wants the yellow crystals. Okay. You said F was flip. Okay, now we want... Okay, so we want to rotate and cut again. Okay, so you only need 2 of these. Again, F does not actually flip. Does that only apply to blueprints? Okay. Okay, now we need to cut again, which is back to another 3. Okay. Okay. I think we can make it work. Does that work? Okay. Okay, we want quarters of these. Okay. Okay. So we want to cut, 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 cut. Okay, then we want to rotate them. Now, I could just do this. Okay. Put more cutters. Okay. Okay. So let's let that run because it's not asking for anything else. Yep. Got a bunch of blinky boys over here. I tried that. That didn't work. F or Shift F. Okay, we're gonna practice that. Okay. Got that idea. Yep, figured that out. Okay. Huh, okay. The code, so we have circle, rectangle, star, windmill. Some sort of point. Some crystallized circle, and then I guess X for cross. And then colors. Red, green, blue, cyan, magenta, yellow, white, black. Unpainted. Okay. Inspector, codes. Okay. Previews. Layer limit. 4 layers, 5 and insane. Okay. Creating quarters, yep. Creating diagonals. Alright. Overhanging. Okay. The machines. Okay. Vortex, orientation, jobs. Research credits for the shop stuff, shop items. Pin a job in the job screen. Okay. Operator level. Employee handbook, blah, blah, blah. Other. Map generation challenges. Oh, okay. Change difficulty at any time. Some console command options. Okay. Are you done blinking at me? Great. Okay. Okay, now I have blueprints. Okay, but first, C to pick up. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. So, jobs. Okay, so you can pin these. Okay. But I can't seem to pin the milestones. But you see the milestones, right? Yeah, so the milestones will already be here. Okay. But these, I got a pin. Okay. Shop. And then we don't have anything here. Okay. So for this, we do not need any of this nonsense. We do not need a stacked circle on a square at all. Got it. Oops. Let's just... Okay. Okay. Get rid of that so we have circles. We have that. We'll let that one keep running. We need the blue windmills. Okay. Okay, so for... Okay, so we want... Okay. We want... the halves first. So we want you, 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 you. Okay, just let you go. We want the halves of the rectangles over here. Keep trying to use Q to pipette. Maybe I should change the rotation. I'm so used to Factorio. Okay, those ones go. Okay, so 2 stack shapes we would need. Okay, so we'll wait on those. Collect, collect. Okay. So shop, we now have 600, so we can get the cutter, the reverse rotator, trash slot, 180. I think we need the swapper to do this easier. Label, that's nice, but not right now. 3rd machine level. Okay. I know you want me to get the cutter. This one actually preserves both sides. Which might allow me to make this or this. Okay. Oh, now you tell me about it. Oh, I have to select an area first. Then Control C. And now you let me flip it. Okay. statistics. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Anyway, throw that away. You want me to place a blueprint? Okay. There you go. Alright, now that you're out of my way, we can place circles on top of so it's this one to move the camera. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to get a stacker. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we want crystals on the bottom, or the crosses. Okay. 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 So we can have that one go. So that all acceptable. So let's start with here. So we want you to jump here. And then if you accept here, will that work as I want it to? Yes. Okay. What's the next one? We have circles being used up at the moment. We have squares. Hold on. Hold on, I know what to do. Cut that out. Cut that out. So we want to copy from here to here. Now we can save the blueprint clone, cut, clear. Destroy is just X. Okay. Gotta be careful about that. X just straight up will destroy the entire thing. Okay. So save. Simple stacker. Okay, we have a bunch of options here. What was the icon for the stacker just again? This one. And we can use the 1, Set that to blank. I don't know what that means. Okay, save a blueprint. So we want the red squares on the bottom. So we want that one. So if I bring this up, if I bring this up, oh, I have old blueprints from. Interesting. I'll have to take a look at those. Okay, we might look at those at the moment. So I'll look at those another time. Well, I did switch into dark mode, but how bad is light mode? Because I don't know if there's an option to make the grid stand out more. Let's see. No, I don't see one. Let's just see what this looks like. Oh, it's a bit brighter. The grid still doesn't stand out very well. It's a bit too bright for me. Okay, let's go back to dark mode. Okay. Collect you. Great. And we have 600 now, so we can get rotator. Not necessary right now. Reverse rotator. Not necessary right now. Okay. Close those. Okay, send you in. I think this is not rotating the way I want it to, so I click that. Because if I click on, I'm looking at the vortex on those. If I close my eyes and I press this key, I want to look with the vortex to my left. No, okay, so I need to swap those. That's what I want. I want this one to be E and this one to be Q. Okay. So anyway, I need these in halves. Okay, so okay, so simple cut. That is, you know what, that looks like a cut icon. Okay, just for later. So I can put stuff down on here. So War folder on here. Okay. Okay, now it wants another red square on top. Okay, we'll think about that in a moment. Cut that. Wants another cut. Okay. Could increase the input count. We're at 1200. The swapper. I think the swapper might be useful for this. And this maybe. Third machine level's 5000, so is the speed multiplier. Okay. First off, we can grab all of that. There we go. Let's grab a simple cut and a simple stacker. Shift 7 to bring that up. Jesus Christ. Did you not? Oh, you need to rotate. Okay. Alright, so that'll fix that itself up in a moment. But you're all busy. We need you to drop a square on top of a square. Hold on. So we're gonna go square on top of square. Okay. Okay. Collect you. Okay. Shop. We want to... We have 1,500. Yeah, give me the swapper now. Okay. So, over here, in this mess of a mess of a mess, we need... Hold on. Cut. Here. Here. Okay. You know what? I could probably work on the next level, couldn't I? Okay. So, what we need to do is rotate these twice. Okay, and then we take this, and we take this, and we need... No, we need this one, swapper. For these per belt. It's gonna be a little tricky. I think I just need to work with what I can. Yeah, just get it functional. No, not what I wanted. So that is in fact not what I want. So if I only rotate it the once. No, I think I do need to rotate it twice. No. I need to rotate you 3 times. No. Not at all. Is that the trick? There we go. Okay. Okay, collect you. Okay. It's 600 points. Let's get... Let's get you for a flip. Okay. Okay. Now... we want this. Okay. Okay. Because now what we want is this. And we want from here to here, roughly. Hold on. Yep, so you go here. You go here. You can go here. Alright, and that is the correct thing. Okay. Back into here. Collect that. That one's done. Excellent. Now, the next shape. Okay, is just cut, cut, cut. So we cut. Half of those. Then we rotate them. And then we cut the other half again. Excellent. Okay. Collect. Yep, good to go. Alright. Give me... You know what? Give me both the trash and the reverse rotator. Okay. Now over here, you can cut that off. You can cut that off. So all of this is no longer needed. All of that is no longer needed. All of that is no longer needed. Okay, that one's done. all of this is no longer needed. We need to swap that and that. Okay. It takes 4 of these. Hold on. Four of these per belt. So, okay, so belt 1's going to need 1. Okay, hold on a second. So we're going to have belt 1 come in like this. We're going to have belt... Actually, hold on a second. So we're going to have... Probably come in like that. Probably come in like that. Come in like that. And then we're going to need to jump those out. And then we need to run this out and this out. Okay. And then we need to but we also need enough room to split it back in. So we would land you here, here, like this. Launch again. Nope, nope. Okay. Oh, no, not quite. Okay. Because that's 4. Okay. So then we just connect this up to here. Connect this up to here. Grab. Hold on. We can actually change this. Okay. Then we take this. So what we need is at least okay, so we're going to take from here we need you to go all the way out to here, to here, to here. Here, here. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Now, okay, I need to get to all four. So, this lower one's going to be the first one I'm going to do. So, we're going to do this, and we're going to do this. Yes. Okay. So you go here. Okay. There we go. Oh, that was to just take a screenshot. That's the wrong one. What was the keybind again? To hide the UI. What was it? What was it? F2. All right. Okay, so that was nice and quick. And now it wants me to do this nonsense where I cut it instead, rotate and put the circle on top. Okay. Alright, so so we did milestone 0 and 1. We're still working on 2. Okay. So we'll get to that in a little while, probably. Don't need the label yet. 800 points. The inputs. Not sure if that's something I want right now. Let me see what the lock stuff is. And no, I can't really see it anyways because you hide it behind anyways. Okay. Alright. Alright, so let's see what else can I do right now. I could... So I need quarters for the vortex. Got it. Okay. Okay. So that is 4 per belt. Okay. Let me get a little... Okay. So ultimately what I want to do is... okay, so I do want to rotate it. Then I want this. Okay. And then I want to rotate this one back. And then I think I want, what, the swapper? Okay. And then we're going to just take this and we're going to do this. This is going to come out. Okay. This is going to go right there. We need a control. One. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So then what is the future of this task? Okay, so 2 of them. Okay. And then the future of the milestone. Okay, we'll worry about the milestone later. But how much does this output on each side? 30 ultimately. This moves at 120. That's gonna be 6. Okay, so each of these is a belt. So grab you. Okay, just work your way through there. Oh. So a little cogged, but it takes in 30. This output's 30, so it should keep up. Takes in 30. Okay, so it should be able to handle everything. Oh, was that an efficiency calculator? Yes, there we go. Yeah, okay. Okay, so let's go to jobs, collect that. Shop. Yeah, sure, I'll buy the label. Ooh, fancy. Trash. Just a void in the abyss. Okay. Okay, so great. Alright, so over here, instead of doing all of this nonsense, basically. Okay. What it wants us to do is this is a step 1. This is a step 2. Okay, great. Well, that's in the orientation I want it. That's in the orientation I want that. Great. Okay, so the left portion here goes on the bottom. The right portion goes on the top. Yes, okay. So we'll just stick you right here. Nope, that is not correct. So what we need to do is rotate this to there we go. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right. Then it looks like fluid icon there. The lightning bolt. Guess that's for those space platforms, and that's for. Can't really tell what that one's for. Okay, so this one over here. Okay, so what I really want to do over here is take all of this, hit X. Take all of this, hit X. So what yep, there we go. Third level inputs. Just wait a moment. You want you, and you to just go away. I do not need both of those, so I need to take what we have coming out. 30? Okay. And the stacker takes in 20 on both sides, so I would need at least 2 of these. to handle this? Okay. Actually, no, hold on. We don't need those ones. You can go on the bottom. You can go on the bottom. Okay. So I need to rotate you to the left twice. Oh, Control Z. Little hiccup there. It does not appear to be the correct shape. No. That is not the correct shape. Is that the wrong direction? Yes, okay. That's gonna be. Well, that's gonna work out to 6. Yeah, it's probably fine. Okay. Now that one's done. We can get rid of all that. Ah. Am I miscounting? Should there in fact be 3? Well, it's easy enough to add. Okay. There we go. Alright. Now it's just the milestones. Oh, too far. There we go. Alright. I am feeling hungry. It's about lunchtime, so. Game has been saved. Excellent. Okay, says it's save. Alright. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you in the next session. Bye-bye.